5 signs that she's sexually attracted to you, bro. She gonna get touchy feely with you, bro. Now, if she touching you, she's trying to break the physical barrier, right? She's trying to establish that physical connection already. So take heed. Don't be all, oh my God, she's touching me. No, you slowly touch back and escalate that thing, all right? Next, she gonna stare at you frequently. Now, if she's staring at you, chances are it's not something on your face, but she wants to probably sit on your face. So you have to notice these things. Now, if you look at a girl and you notice her staring and she looks down instantly, yeah, she gonna let you hit. Also, if you're looking at a girl and she's looking at you for 4 to 5 seconds, yes, that's another clear sign. She wants you. Now, she also gonna get fidgety and start touching herself. If she start touching her neck, rubbing on her own thighs, it's because she's wondering, I wonder what it feels like if he was touching my neck, if he was rubbing my thighs. Or she just nervous. Either way, it's a win-win. Last but not least, she gonna dress up for you. She ain't never used to wear makeup, but now, since you around, she got on blush, she got on lipstick, now her hair did. She usually just wear that ponytail. But you gotta notice that. She trying to look good for you. She trying to impress you, dog.
All right, so he's definitely talking real facts, right? These are definitely indicators of a woman's attraction towards you. Like if you on a date or if you're out or even if you're meeting them for the first time, these things can happen depending on the situation, right? So yes, if she touches you, like if every time she says something or she starts laughing and she's touching on you or she reaches for your hand or she puts her hand on your thigh, or sometimes I've been in situations where, that initial hug on the date, it's like I had situations where women they never took their hand from around my waist or from around my neck. Like they was just feeling me from the beginning. You know what I mean? And so, yeah, a woman's physical proximity, a woman's touch, and if she don't want to take her hands off you, things like that, she getting touchy feely. That is definitely an indicator that she may have a certain level of attraction to you. The other one that he talked about was staring at you. Okay. So if she stares at you for a long time, or if you see her checking you out, giving you that eye, like looking at you with bedroom eyes, or looking at you with that desirable look, or, looking at your, looking near your midsection, like, ooh, like I want to bite in her lip, stuff like that. Or the other one that he talked about was if you look at her and then she looks away or she looks down, like she's embarrassed or, coy or timid. You get what I'm saying? If she's looking at you or she's staring at you and then you look back at her and y'all make eye contact and then she looks away and starts to act real demure or timid or very coy, then yes, she's definitely attracted to you. Another one he talked about was her touching herself. Like, she's touching herself, playing with her hair, stroking her body a certain way, touching her own legs or whatever it is, like touching her body in a certain way. And if she's doing a combination of staring at you and touching herself, definitely, right? She's definitely attracted to you, right? Another indicator is her dressing up, right? Another indicator is her dressing up, dressing really sexy. Maybe she's wearing something that's like low cut, showing off the cleavage, or she's wearing something short, or she's wearing something form fitting, like tight, so to show off the body, to show off the assets and things like that. Maybe she might, do her hair a certain way. Maybe she might do her makeup a certain way, right? The bottom line is that she wants to increase the probability of your attraction to her. Why? Because she's attracted to you. You understand? Another couple of indicators that I've experienced in my lifetime is a woman doing a lot of talking. A woman doing a lot of talking, especially in certain situations, right? Where maybe it's the end of the night. Maybe let's just say you dropping her off at her crib, and instead of actually saying, all right, good night, like she's standing there talking about nothing. And then you start to realize she's still standing here talking, like what's, and then what it really is that she's trying to give you an opportunity to say, hey, I'm gonna come upstairs with you. Or hey, let's go back to my spot, or hey, let's go to this other spot. Like they're talking because they're attracted to you and they don't want the time to end, right? And they want to give you the opportunity to direct them and instruct them so y'all could spend more time together, or y'all could get to a situation where y'all could get more intimate, especially when it's around the end of the night, or a lot of times before you move in for the kiss, right? Like it's a point of that night where you walk her to her car, or you walk her to her house, you walk her to her front door, whatever it is. And then she starts talking a lot. It's because she's anticipating the kiss, or she's anticipating that something big is about to happen. And so she starts to talk a lot because she's getting nervous, and her attraction and excitement and the anticipation is building. And sometimes women, they tend to have diarrhea of the mouth when they get nervous, when they get really excited and things like that. So that's another thing to look out for. Something else to look out for is when a woman repeatedly says what's not going to happen. You understand? Like, for example, let's just say you move in for the kiss, right? And then she's like, "Oh, that's not happening tonight," right? And then you like, fine, no problem. And then you don't move in for the kiss no more. Like, you good, and you're not even sweating it. Is not an issue. But somehow she continues to talk about it, like, "Oh, well, I ain't kissing you tonight. Oh, well, because we're not gonna kiss." And she keeps repeating it unprovoked for no reason. She wants to kiss you. You understand? And even worse, in other situations, when I've been in other situations where, you there on a date, you making out, and things are getting real hot and heavy, and she keeps repeating that you're not having sex tonight. If she keeps repeating that, yet and still she keeps getting hot and heavy with the makeout and all of the touchy and the feely and this, that, and the third, but she keeps telling you you're not having sex tonight, chances are you're having sex tonight. You get what I'm saying? So what a lot of guys don't understand about dealing with women and just dealing with life in general is that in order for us to see patterns, we need to practice. Sometimes we need to see these patterns again and again and again. You see, a lot of times the difference between getting what you want from a date and not getting what you want is experience. You understand? A lot of times the guy with less experience, he's not going to realize what's happening, and he's not going to realize a lot of social cues like what we talked about in this video. Why? Because he doesn't have enough experience dating. He doesn't have enough experience talking to women. He doesn't have enough experience interacting with the opposite sex on a romantic level. You understand? And so what happens is these indicators will be right in front of his face, but he might be too nervous to recognize them, right? A lot of times a woman will display certain indicators and certain body language to let you know the possibility of things that can happen. But if you are not aware, if you don't have enough practice, if you don't have enough knowledge, then you may not be able to take full advantage of the situation and get what you want from the date. You may not be aware that you can influence and guide the energy of the date to make it the best experience. Sometimes the difference between a successful date and an unsuccessful date is your level of experience, right? Your level of being able to recognize certain indicators, certain types of body language that will tell you how to go about having the type of date that you really, really want. All right. And the experience that comes with this is very important for your masculine identity, because it's very important for you to know who you are and be comfortable in any given situation so you can recognize these cues. And once you recognize these cues, you know exactly how to respond based on your masculine identity. So it's very important to have a certain level of experience. It's very important to have a certain awareness about who you are and your masculine identity so you can have the type of dates that you really want to have. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you're having a great day. Be good to yourself. Be grateful. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.